Hey everyone, in this video we'll be learning about .NET MAUI borders just like this, and we'll be using C# to create this type of UI. So we have a label which has been encapsulated with the borders, and we can use any type of like buttons too, and border it out, and frames, box view, or any controls can be bordered as like this, because it acts like a container which will encapsulate the controls inside it. So let's get started with the .NET MAUI C# community plugin. So here I'll just right click on the project and then manage NuGet package. So here we'll be searching for community toolkit maui.markup. So as soon as you add this plugin, why not to add it? So let's add it. So it will just provide us readme.txt. Even if it does not provide, then you need to copy this line of code and then paste it inside our this builder task. So here builder dot use MAUI app, use MAUI community toolkit markup, which is really helpful for writing the C# implementation. So it will inherit from this namespace, that is community toolkit dot maui dot markup. So that's all. And now here our starting page is app.xaml.cs, which will tell that our border page to be started at first. So here I'll just right click on the whole project and then add a new file and then create a .NET MAUI the C# page and give it a name as a border page and then create it. So here I have already created that border page. So I'll just keep the source code in this video's description so that it will be helpful for you. So here you can see this is the whole C# implementation for this type of UI. Here we have content for the border page. This is our whole UI which has a content, and we have told that a vertical stack layout, one stack layout is there, which is a vertical one, so which will have a children name as border. So this will have a children as a border, a stack layout, an invisible stack layout is there outside of it, and then a border is inside that stack layout, and then which will have a stroke of color, this one. So this you can see the stroke color, and along with that the background color of this border is going to be this the ARGB standard. So you can use .argb or .col dot, you can just give colors dot anything as you like, dot black to over here. It depends upon your use cases. So same like this for the background. So you can just play around with all those values. Then here the stroke thickness of the border will be 6, that is like how much thick the border gonna be. And then the padding, from here the padding, how like the border padding, how much the children is going to be excluded from its parent. So from here the internal border padding is going to be a thickness of 16 and 18. So like we can just give like 10,8 from left, 10 like horizontal side, and the vertical side will be is explained like this. So you can just play around with those values of your own. Then we'll be discussing about the horizontal option for the border as layout option dot center. So it will be horizontally placed, and then stroke dash array, so it will have a double collection. So here you can see a double value of 1 and 1.0 and 1.0 of stroke dash array has been done. So you can just remove it so that you can have a plain border, and then dash border 2 like a dash offset of 1 that means it will just have a offset, that is our separation of those borders, that is 1.0. and then we'll be having a stroke shape, that is our rectangle shape for the border. So and then we can just play around with the from left 20, it is like curved from 20 top, right, and bottom. So this is how the corner radius works. Then our main task over here is to add a content in the border. So here the children will have a content. So here I'll just hover it up, and then here the content will be a label which will be added to the border, and then you can see a label that is I love MAUI, and then the vertical text alignment to text alignment dot center, so it will be placed into the center of the whole border, and the horizontal text alignment also as a center. Now what I'm doing is, like you can see, the highlighted part, the border is given a height of 100. So here you can see I have given 100 height for the border, and the width of 300, so that it will stretch to 300 width. And then what I have done is, like, the border part is over, the children part is over. So now the vertical stack layout, that is a invisible stack layout that I have already told about, so it has the children as a border. That's why we are going to set this vertical stack layout to center of the screen, and vertically also, as well as horizontally also, to the center of the screen, from top, center, from right and left, from left and right to the center of the screen. That's all. And don't forget to add this namespace for the implementation of .NET MAUI Community Toolkit, and that is it. So this is how the C# implementation of .NET MAUI border is done. That's all for this tutorial now. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Keep in touch for next tutorials.